Welcome back to Talks or Let's Chat Babe. I am your host, Angelique Prom. Just a little bit about me, per usual. I am from Chicago originally, but I currently live in Miami. Came down here for school and then just kind of decided to stay. I'm Gambian. Yeah, y'all know the vibes, West Africa all the time.
So,
Hey,
hey, how are you?
good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
Welcome,
excited.
welcome.
Thank you.
So you can start by telling the people a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So, my name is Chizaba Anastasia, but most people call me Chi. I have been a makeup artist for roughly, I'd say almost 10 years. Started doing makeup when I was fairly young. I started taking it more seriously in like high school. And then I started doing services in college. So, yeah, I'd say like a 10 year. I'm a 10-year veteran.
What made you decide to join the cast for this new season, and what are you looking to get out of it?
So, what made me join? I've always been like a reality show guru. Like I love watching reality show. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's something I grew up watching. Like Housewives, Love Island, a little bit of The Bachelor. I didn't really watch that much, but essentially like that's something that like I truly love. I feel like for me, I have a very different story, and I thought using Top Babes would be like a great platform to kind of share my story, because one thing like I do admire is like storytelling. Like I love when people talk about like where they came from, like their background
Mm-hmm.
experience, even like rags to riches stories. Like I really like dwell into stuff like that. Like I really like getting into it. Um and I feel like with Top Babes, I could kind of like share my story, like what I've been through.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, that to inspire people, to just be vibing, like, cause I love to vibe. Like, I can tell y'all how to vibe it. So, but yeah, that's why I joined, and then to talk about like my passion for like beauty and all that stuff. So,
Mm-hmm. So, if you had to rank your fellow castmates off of first impression, obviously, who would you put in first place besides yourself, and who would you put in last place?
Mummy, Yaya, Zainab, Becca, and then Diamond.
So, is there any particular reason you ranked Mummy as first and Diamond as last?
Um, for Mummy, I've known Mummy since like school.
Mm-hmm.
Me and her like always like a good vibe, and then at the photo shoot, she was such a great help because one of my nails popped off and she has some glue, so like I appreciated like her for helping me with that. And yeah, um I say Diamond because I don't know her well enough. I know we had like our little thing going on, and I mean, it happened like such a long time ago, and I know I said it in my confessional, but at that point, like I just didn't really give a fuck anymore. What happened. I mean, me personally, I just wouldn't touch anybody that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't push me out the way, but it's just like you still touched me. And I'm just like, I haven't even gotten to say hi to you yet, and you
Right.
touched me. I mean, shit. I mean, I don't, like I said, like I really don't care because that happened like ages ago now. I
Mm-hmm.
still get to know her. I feel like she could be possibly cool, but I need to get to know who she is as a person first before I consider that.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
understandable. Um, do you
Definitely giving
prefer a
last,
bigger
but I
cast?
digress. Huh?
Wait, what you say?
I said definitely giving last, but I digress. What's the question?
The question was, do you prefer a bigger cast or a smaller cast when starting reality TV?
Mm, like how small?
Um, I would say small is like 5, 6 people.
I think 5 to 6 people is like good enough for a reality show.
Mhm.
Most of the times, like the most popular ones out right now are the ones that like. Well, I wouldn't say that because there's a lot of reality shows to be honest,
Mhm.
but I watch, most of them are like 5, 6, maybe 7, and I feel like that's good enough because trying to keep up with people like Love Island, God damn,
They be switching
yeah,
people in and out of it.
yeah,
Hmm.
they be switching the villa, and I'm just like, okay, who's this person, or like who's that person, or like when they go to the what's
Casa?
that? Yeah,
Casa
Casa,
Amor.
fuck it is. Like, I'm just like, okay, that's too much for me.
Someone said, "Is this a one-time thing, or do you see yourself entering this industry?" And I assume by industry they mean the entertainment industry.
Yes. So I wanted to do this just because, I mean, like I said, like I love reality TV. I grew up watching reality TV. I do have a story to share, and I feel like my story is unique enough to be a part of this platform. Um, I honestly just said that, I mean, let's see how this goes. And if I want to do something like this, then yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as long as I like the opportunities that are coming out of it. And I know, like, with something like this, like, I definitely see like great opportunities for myself, especially with the type of entrepreneurship I'm pursuing. And like, basically, yeah, just the goals I'm trying to accomplish, really.
Okay, that was a nice answer.
Oh, thank
Okay, someone said, okay, going back to the diamond thing, why didn't you just check Diamond the moment she moved you instead of waiting to say something in front of the camera?
So that's actually a good question. I know for Diamond's interview, she had mentioned that she didn't that I could have said something. And I gave her credit for that. Like I could have said something. But like in that moment, I didn't even get to speak to her yet. And that had happened. And I'm just like, well, damn, like I don't even know Shorty. She's over here like doing that. And like when people touch me and I don't know you, like I just find that kind of like I don't know, I just find that kind of weird. And it's just like if you're capable of doing that, you're capable of doing other things. And it's just like you could have just had asked me to move, especially since there was
Mm-hmm.
another mirror room. There were bathrooms that had mirrors, and I didn't see her behind me because I was using the mirror. So it's just like yes, I could have said something, but I don't know. I didn't want to say anything at that point because I'm trying to look in the mirror and get myself together. I had just changed into my second outfit. It was hot as fuck in there. It was hot as fuck in there. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like I felt so much air up my ass. Like I didn't have time to just turn around and be like, "Hey, don't touch me."
Right.
So yeah, I definitely could have said something. And she could have spoken up for herself and asked me and said, "Excuse me."
Right.
Simple as that. So, but I don't like that shit was like I don't know how long it was, but I really don't care at this point. Like I really don't. I still want to get to know Diamond. I feel like me and her could like vibe in the house, shit like that. I don't know. I really don't know. So,
Okay.
oh, I didn't hear you say excuse me. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. I just want to move past it.
I think I think y'all can move past it.
Yeah,
I think so.
it
All
ain't
right.
enough like going back and forth. So, fuck it.
Someone says, "What are your best beauty secrets?" So this person asked you two questions. They said, "What is your best beauty secrets, and how are you getting along with the girls?"
My best beauty
Yeah,
secrets.
I want to hear this too. I need to hear this answer.
Okay. So there's this there's this routine that I use that I have really liked it a lot lately actually. It gives UK baddie
Mm-hmm.
with like side eye
You're
underlook. Um
right.
so I mean, and it could go both ways. I have two routines for that. But basically, instead of using your setting powder first or your concealer, you use your like face powder. So you
Mm-hmm.
start off with your face powder, powder up like where all like the places you put the concealer. You use like a flat powder brush or like the puff powder. I use the puff powder, and like I use
Mm-hmm.
my two fingers and I just like press it down, and I make
Mm-hmm.
sure like, I compact the foundation as much as I can because you don't want the concealer to smudge. Then after that, I use the setting powder, put the setting powder over, let it sit. Then you dust it off with more foundation powder. So you dust off the
Mm-hmm.
setting powder for the finish. Then once you do that, then you could go ahead, use your setting spray. Um, you can use like a setting mist and stuff like that. Then after that, use your like waterproof setting spray. Something that I recommend is One Size, or there's this Nigerian owned brand called was it Go So Cosmetics? Yes, it's basically a dupe to One Size, and
Okay.
it comes in your bottle too, so you'll get like your money's worth. But that's what I like
Mm-hmm.
to set my face, as you can see.
Eating the girls up.
Period.
And then
Um,
the second part to that person's question was, how are you getting along with the girls?
um, I get along with everybody pretty good. Like I said, like I know mommy since school days. Me and Yaya are cool. You know, Yaya's a fellow makeup artist, so me and her will talk about makeup and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, uh, Becca, Becca seems decent. Zainab, I love Zainab's energy. Like she's such a vibe. Like I really like cool. And yeah, with Diamond, I still gotta get to know her. I feel like me and her could be cool, but we just gotta see. I don't know. Like I said, I'm coming in as a vibe. I'm not coming in to start no bullshit. Like yeah, I would, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
So someone else asked, who is the number one celebrity that you would want to do makeup for?
I would love to do makeup for Rihanna.
Mm.
Like, like Rihanna is my true idol, my number one icon. I've learned so much from her, from just her being like who she is,
Mm-hmm.
like how so like true to her authentic self, and then obviously with her makeup brand because I do see myself like owning a brand one day. So that's somebody that I truly look up to and admire.
Yes, well, it's gonna happen in Jesus' name.
Thank you, amen.
Um, and okay, so someone asked if you're single.
Y'all don't start. Don't start. So I am single. Um, I guess you could say single and ready, to be open, mingle type
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Maybe whoever asked that question is in here listening, and then gonna slide in your DMs.
Yep. As long as you're not broken ugly. That's all I ask.
Okay.
Broken ugly.
Okay.
Don't need
If
that.
that's the case, don't even slide in.
Exactly.
Just
Because
slide out.
weird.
Um, Another question. Okay, someone said, "Are you excited or nervous about being on this season and living with women that you don't really know?"
Um, I'd say both. I'm really excited because I've never done anything like this before. But
Mm-hmm.
nervous because I'm just like, cameras rolling for this amount of hours? Like, what if I do some like bogus shit and I regret it?
I know that's probably like the most
That
nerve-wracking part for real.
like that is nerve wracking. Like, what if I do some like embarrassing ass shit and then like everybody just there to watch? Like,
Yeah,
or what if like, I mean, I'm not gonna wear a wig over the summer. I'm wearing braids, but it's just like, what if like my wig wasn't laid
I
like correct?
know. That's really like
No,
scary.
I couldn't. I could not. I could not.
Oh, so someone asked something a little ignorant, but they said, "Are you actually Nigerian because you don't really look it?" I know.
But
Right, because what does it mean to look Nigerian?
yeah, I am Nigerian. Um, don't know why I look like this. I mean, you could ask genetics and God, but and my parents. But that, that's all I gotta say.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not much to say to that.
yeah, I'm a recessive gene mommy.